All right. Did all the advertising. Let's switch over to this in-game. All right. Switch over to in-game. What I forgot to do too is actually move over the camera because we're not going to be using this on top of there, right? You're going to be over here. All right. Does it look a little weird? It's because I'm moving it around too much. Sorry. Oh no. I'm messing it up. All right. It feels too low. Alright, there we go. It feels a bit better. Alright. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the New Year's stream. I'm trying to get my leg to crack. I'm getting old, guys. But I actually am testing out some new things in this stream, so I don't really know how everything is going to come out, how it's going to look, how it's going to sound. Let's make sure everything's working. Alright, everything sounds good. I just wanted to make sure. New thing we gotta do. Test. 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 Alright. I feel like that was a better one. Alright, so we are actually recording and streaming at the same time. And I just want to make sure that everything okay, because on my computer screen sometimes it looks a little choppy, like it looks weird, but looking at the stream it's not showing that, so that gives me hope. But yeah, like I said, we are actually live streaming and recording at the same time, which means I'm actually back in business when it comes to recording videos. So I just, spent like all day today doing a bunch of different settings in OBS to basically optimize everything that we're doing here. So that being said, after this stream is over, I'm going to see how everything came out. Hopefully everything looks good. That's going to be the deciding factor, is that after this stream, hopefully everything looks good. Hopefully everything sounds good. That's going to be really, really good. Since we're here in Kakariko Village, or Hateno Village, I should say, there's a guy that we could talk to over here that will dye our clothes. Welcome. If you're looking to add some color to your wardrobe, you found the right place. Hue do you do? Welcome to Kochi Dye Shop, where we live to dye. If you have any dye ingredients, it's 20 rupees to dye an item. That includes our service charge, of course. Let's get going and dye your getup to the color of your choosing. Let's do it. Wonderful. I'll go wait up there. I'll be just a minute. It's time to tint. Another day to dye that whole outfit at once. Alright, choose your dye color or go ahead and change clothes. I feel like the only thing that we really care about dyeing is maybe the barbarian outfit. Choose your dye wisely. I feel like I like using the one that matches the hair, so it makes all of the hair, which is what, burgundy? Yeah, or crimson. I like crimson. Choose 5 ingredients. Oh no, I've only got 4. Oh, I mean, we got some of these other things. Like, I'll use 2 of these frogs. Like 3 of these. 20 rupees. Yeah, do it. Don't move this. I skipped it. It's crazy. I actually didn't mean to. I feel like I did that just because. I feel like, damn, I kind of want to. I always go back and forth between dyeing the Sheikah outfit red or dyeing it black. Because I mean, dyeing it red kind of makes me feel like I'm part of the Yiga clan. And I'm always just kind of like, ugh. Although red's my favorite color, I'm like, I don't want to be tied in with the Yiga. Alright, all at once. Choose a color. Dye it black. Stealth black Link. Yeah, because usually I always dye it crimson, but I'm like, crimson kind of makes me look like I'm part of the Yiga. Oh, some flint? Yeah, we'll use flint. Alright, 20 rupees? Yeah, go ahead. Do it. Thanks for business. Hold your breath. You look dashing. Do you find this palette able? If you'd like to do a red dye, a red eye, a red dye, a re-dye. Man, I'm stupid. I don't know why I was looking at that. That word had hands. That word was giving it to me just now. Trying to think, what else? Alright guys, you have to let me know if things start to look a little weird or whatnot. You know, I actually liked dyeing this one green, because I feel like dyeing this one green actually went well. It paired together. I don't know why. I don't really have to use it anymore either. Choose a color. Hydromelon. Yeah, we made something very special here, if I do say so myself. You look great. Do you find this palatable? Let me know. Do a re-dye. The only other ones that I feel like I would care to dye would be maybe this one. This one I like dyeing black. But I don't think I have an... Actually, no. We had like a bunch of flint, right? We should be able to do this one. Yeah, dye. Get it? Yeah, dye? No? Okay, I'm sorry. Alright, choose a color. Let's see. This one I like dyeing black. Okay. How is it? Do you find this? Yep. And then I want to say that this outfit I dye white. Ironically. Because I think if I remember, white looked the best to me. Let's see. Blue. White. Because white basically just... I don't know. White has... It complements the red pretty well, I feel like. Oof. White choo-choo jellies? Because I really don't want to use the white princesses, if I'm being honest. The the silent princess. Did I say white princess? Be-do-do-do-do. You look dashing. Alright, Yeah, that's pretty much, I feel like all we really wanted to die. Right? 'Cause for the most part, I feel like that's really all we use. And let's see, what else? What else? What else? Gotta refill. Gotta refill the tank. Alright. And I guess what we can do now. We can start collecting the rest of these items that I see on the map. So, if that is the case, Mabe Village Ruins. There's actually a lot of items we can collect here. A couple of Korok seeds here. A couple of Korok seeds here. A couple items here. And then there's another seed over here. You know what? Because we had a blood moon recently, we can actually do ourselves a favor. I'll actually fast travel over there. Why not? But there are a bunch of items over here that we could definitely go ahead and grab. Turn around and snipe your ass. Could you imagine if that actually hit me? And honestly, if it did, I wouldn't be surprised. No, I feel like we honestly, if we're gonna be out and about, we probably should wear the Sheikah outfit. Just to be on the stealthier side. Why am I running over here when I have a horse and a motorcycle? Man, gameplay is looking really choppy in OBS. But like I said on the stream, it actually looks pretty decent. But that just makes me a little nervous because like I said, I'm wondering like how it's gonna look afterwards. Let's see what we got over here. Treasure chest with some regular arrows. We'll take that. Actually looks like there's another item. Oh, you're over here. Tingles tight. There was once a man who claimed to be the very reincarnation of a fairy. He treasured these tights, and so will you. After all, they're a rather rare find. Hululimpa. That's funny. That is funny. Alright, there's another chest on the other side of this wall. And this one is ice arrows. Yeah, we'll definitely take that. We'll mark that as complete. Alright, and there's actually right here 2 rusty claymores. We don't really care about those. Treasure chest right here. Silver rupee. Let's see. Wooden shield. Don't need it. Come back over here to this left side. Gold Snapple. What's up? You wanna fight, my guy? What's up, my guy? Yeah, give me them legs. Ooh, still beating him up. Get the last one. Yeah! Get all of those legs before he tries to up and disappear. What's up, bro? Wasn't trying to fight you. Wasn't trying to harm you or anything. You started that fight with me. Alright. Because I'm also trying to see, I guess, north a little bit more. This way. Right. I guess right where I am right now. Rusty broadsword. Rusty shield. Which we don't really want either of those. There's also a rusty halberd. Another rusty shield. There's this rusty halberd. Another rusty shield up here. And there's a rusty shield over this side over here. Alright, I just want to be able to see all of them. Rusty. Huh? Okay. Alright, we're gonna go up here. Lift this up. It's gonna be another one of these small guys. Yeah. Cork seed. Collected. Alright, and we are good to go. To move on to this next area. A couple of Korok seeds. Summon the horse back. And I want you guys to know this is basically a test stream. I'm basically just testing things out to make sure everything works and looks good, and hopefully it does, you know. Didn't I need to replace my Korok leaf? No. My Korok leaf still has a bunch of What? What? It's crazy. I was about to say, how am I missing that? Man, I really hope that this thing comes out nice because this OBS lag that I'm looking at, it's scaring me. I will admit. Because on OBS it looks crazy. Yeah, collect all these materials. All these are going to be materials that I could use to dye other stuff. Yeah, where'd that other apple go? Alright, cool. Collect it all! Where's that balloon I saw? Nice. Yay. You know, I honestly keep saying too that with all of these new things that I keep trying to do, like on the computer itself, either playing like different games or trying to do things like stream and record at the same time, I always honestly feel like that I probably just need to actually upgrade my computer and stuff. Because sometimes when I look at I feel like sometimes when I try to do certain things, like my computer either lags a little bit or it just feels like it can't handle certain things. So part of me is always just like, oh, I just feel like I need to upgrade. You know? Yeah. Yeah. You're there, this one's here. Yeah. Even though there's so many of these Korok seeds too, like they're so... I feel like they're so easy to get. Right? Like, even though there's like 900 seeds in total, I believe, it always just feels like I got 2 seeds right there. One of the Koroks were just walking around those trees basically, and then there was an acorn that I had to smash. Like it took me like 5 seconds to basically get both of them. Right? At least that's what it feels like. So even though there's like a bunch of seeds, they kind of feel like ridiculously easy to obtain. Just hovering above it. Ah. Yeah. Rusty Claymore, Rusty Halberd. We don't need either one of those. So, we could hit delete on this. We're gonna go over here, which is this other Korok seed. And we're gonna see what we can get. What is actually over here? Did I get this one? I feel like I hit every balloon, but what the actual item was probably on. What? Gave him a haircut. There's nothing up there. I just wasted arrows for nothing. These rusty halberds, like I said, we do not care about. Damn, couldn't even see and still killed him. Couldn't even see and still took him out. Alright, some more items over here. There's a Korok seed next to this guy. A bow of light. That is actually... It can be used a number of times, equal to the durability for breaking through any unlinked progress. The weapon found in a chest may have modifier scale. A bow of light isn't something that we're getting until I believe like after the game type stuff. So there's another one over here. And then where should we go next? Ranch Ruins. There is one over here. We're gonna try to go up this way a little bit. And then looks like there's one up here. So let's go to the red. There's gonna be a few items that we can actually collect over here. And of course, a bunch of guardians. There is a Korok seed up here though. Somewhere over here. Oh, all the way over here. What am I doing? It's all the way on the other side of the village. Yeah, come on, fight us. Fight me. Yep, sealed your fate. You're done. Yeah, since you want to be annoying, take some lightning. Alright, so, taking more arrows too. There is a Korok all the way at the top here. So we're gonna say that we found him. We're gonna say that we found this thing. Which one are we closer to? We're actually closer inside this building. Or ruin. Right in front of me. We've got this chest. It's gonna have opal. There's another chest in here. Serpentine spear. Yeah, we're also gonna switch back over to the Sheikah. Start moving a little bit faster. Let's see. Just want to be able to pick it up. 22. Hey, I want you again. I'm trying to get rid of you. Alright. Let's see. Another chest right up this way. This one's gonna be silver ruby. Then we've got Soldier's Shield, which is actually a royal shield. Inventory full. Drop this 72. This one's 67. Pick this one back up. Mark that chest as found. And then in this building over here, there's a Forest Dweller's Sword. I should have cleared my inventory first before I did that. I'm not thinking. So we basically can drop that one, pick this back up. Where's the Weller's sword? Drop this one. Right, so that makes it so that this whole area over here is cleared. Save it for a job well done, and then we move on. Alright, and then there is a cork on this cart that we are running up to. Oh, what? I was like, how am I gonna hit it? I want to say everything does look good, even on the YouTube thing. It says everything looks excellent. I don't know, I'm just stressing, I feel like, because things look weird in OBS. Like, I wish I could show you guys like how weird it's looking in OBS, which is making me a little nervous. How much? 132. I guess we can keep these. Just beat up. Can't do nothing. Yeah, get linked. Alright, anyways. Back to what we were doing. Over this way, there is this Korok seed. Oh, is he running around? Or is he supposed to be running around? Moving lights. Examine the moving, sparkling lights to reveal the Korok. Am I at the right? Oh, I'm not at the right trees. It's supposed to be like somewhere over on this side. There he is. Nice. Yeah. And I'm only gonna, I don't even know how long I'm actually going to try to stream for, but we're definitely going to just stream for a little bit, because I really want to, you know, like I said before, I really just want to see like how these things actually come out. If it actually looks good. If not, let's see, what does this thing even say? Around a broken stand. For the flowers. Saying something about touching all the flower petals. Now, where you going? Intercepted. And broke the Master Sword. Just for that. Oh, yeah. We need that. Dang, all the bows that I have are too strong. I was about to send that thing flying. Sheesh. Let's see, 58. And I like how they all just like always manage to spawn all at the same time. Like that, to me, I'm always like, this is crazy. You guys have to be working together. From least to most. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, now we've got that one over there, which lift the rock. I like how these people got like a nice shot of the blood moon. What? Yeah, die. Get out of here. You want to fight me too? I'm actually kind of curious to see if he hits me with an arrow. Wow, you suck, dude. I wasn't even moving. Wow, it literally only takes like a quarter of a heart, bro. I could just tank it. That's crazy. Armored up. Part of me was like, wait, how am I even gonna get this one? I gotta use Rivali's Gale. It's gonna be the only way. Ain't no way I'm getting up there with all them thorns. Yeah. Then let's see. There's a cooking pot up there. We don't really care too much about the cooking pot. Let's see. What is this? There's a treasure chest there. There's this over here. Then some items up here. Some stuff over this way. And then there is a couple of stuff over here. So this first thing that we're looking at is actually a treasure chest. Where you at, horse? Let's ride. Out here super protected. Giant boomerang. Giant boomerang. Gotta collect it. That's cool. But I'm gonna pick back up my Lionel sword. Alright, next Choric Seed is actually on this pillar over here that we have to get the rock into. We gotta get this rock over here. Nice. Beep 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 beep. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're fighting at this next one. Oh, it's crazy. You know what you guys are getting now? I didn't want to, but just since you guys pissed me off, where'd my thing go? It broke. It did break. I didn't want to have to do this. But you guys forced me. It's your fault. I didn't want to give you guys the bombs, but you guys forced my hand. These bomb arrows are limited. That's it. That's all that was over here. Nobody really had any type of muscle, any kind of. Let's see, Traveler's Sword, pot lid, Traveler's Sword, Traveler's Shield, soup ladle. These guys had nothing. Feel kind of bad. Beat these guys up for nothing. I literally beat these guys up for no reason. Hey, purple rupee. It wasn't completely for nothing. Another Traveler's Sword, another Traveler's Shield. Soup ladle, a kitchen implement often used for serving delicious soups. It was carved from the wood of a sturdy tree, so it actually packs quite the wallop. Yeah, people out here getting walloped by a soup ladle? Crazy. Double axe. How's my inventory full? I thought I just broke some weapons. What else have I got in here? Oh, I actually picked up the soup ladle? It's crazy. Out of all things, I actually picked up the soup ladle. That is wild. Oh, was it this over here? It was. There's something up here. What's over here? Rusty weapon? Wooden bow? Yeah, wooden bow. I don't really care about the wooden bow. Hey, you there. Leave her alone. Don't worry, ma'am. I'm here to help. Yeah, get linked. Ugh, my aching head. Why did I think it was a good idea to take this road? My name is Lika. I was watching the river flow by. Is that such a crime? Seeing the water stream so peacefully makes it hard to believe the great calamity really happened. Then monsters attack out of nowhere, and I think, oh, right, time to head back to the stables. Ugh, whatever. Typical, just typical. Try to have a day out, just watching the river go by, and now, ugh, going back to the stable. Alright, I'm talking. I'm not talking to you anymore. Getting these sword seeds. Oh no, Rivali's Gale. Actually have to climb. Alright, there's supposed to be... supposed to be a treasure chest over here? On the outside of these trees? Like I'm supposed to be... Oh! I'm stupid. Once again. This thing right in front of me. Climb, Link, climb. Oh, now you want to come back. Stupid. Rivali's Gale. Coming back at the worst time. And it looks like there's supposed to be a knight's broadsword. Right over this way. Isra. What should I do? I'm terrified of deep water. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was just lost in thought. Lost in thought. Can't believe I'm about to share this with you, but I'm absolutely stumped. Have you seen that strange shape at the bottom of the river? It's hard to make out, but I'm pretty sure it's a treasure chest. But I can't figure out how to fish it out up there. I guess I need some kind of machine or something to get it out. I'm so curious about what's inside that chest. I can't even sleep. Riverbed reward. What the heck? Royal broadsword. Let's see. Oh, the treasure chest. Incredible. Can't believe you managed to get that treasure chest out of here. Hurry up and open it already. Yeah, it was a royal broadsword. I don't know what kind of wizardry you used, but that's incredible. And, yeah, what was inside the treasure chest? It was treasure. It was a sword. What? Cool sword, you say? Whatever. I didn't really want that life-changing treasure anyways. Well, at least I can relax now that I know what's inside. Thanks. Riverbed reward complete. Why not. 6. Pick back up this Lionel sword. And then we do want to save it. And I know I found out basically at every stable. Hey. Oh wow. What's her name made it all the way over here? Lika, that same girl that we just saved at the bridge. I feel less anxious with you around. Thanks. I hear 100 years ago, there weren't so many monsters. A lady could actually go for a walk alone if she wanted. Can't even picture it now. And yeah, I found out what I was gonna say. At every stable, if you actually come over to this dog and you actually give him some like treats and stuff, he'll actually lead you to a treasure chest. And I feel like the only thing I can give you some pieces of meat. You're a dog, you like meat. Damn, I have to give you more? I mean, what else do dogs like? Give you some apples. I don't know if you're gonna eat them. That's it. Oh, he's on the move. Yeah, let's follow him. And I don't know if you have to give him the treats to make whatever treasure chest pop up, but I swear I couldn't find any like treasure unless I had, you know, like fed him. I don't know. It could have just been me. Let's see. Some opal. Nice. Yeah, so we get that. Yeah. Out of here, deer. Cause let's see. Behind the stables, right? So there's a wooden mop. But I don't see it. Am I in the right area? Because it looked like it would be on this side, unless it's inside the stable. Yeah, everybody's running inside now. Oh, it is in here. Wooden mop. I don't think I've ever seen one of these. Just a mop to the untrained eye. It excels at tidying up the place, but it owes its sturdy construction to a true craftsman. So it actually has some combat merit. Ah! Yep. Definitely got me. Was not expecting that. This isn't RuneScape. Yeah, you are right. But on the good news is, I do have some news about that. So I did manage to get my main hardcore Iron Man back. I did pay, I think it was like $65 to get it back, and it has like 150 days of membership on it. Dude, why are you all up in my camera while I'm trying to talk? That's crazy. But yeah, I got my RuneScape account back. I paid some money. Still has like 150 days of membership on it. I was actually on my other hardcore Iron Man today, because along with doing all of these streams, I found a way to basically get my OBS to record my camera and my gameplay while I stream. So while we're streaming and stuff like this, in the background, it's actually supposed to be recording my camera and my gameplay. And I say that because I actually got my video editing program again, so I'm going to start editing videos, but I wanted to test everything on here first before like I moved over to RuneScape. I told myself that I would only be streaming maybe for like an hour, which we're about to hit in like a few seconds. So I'm not sure. I'm most likely still gonna play for like a little bit longer, but the whole point of this stream really was to make sure that after I'm done streaming, I'm gonna go back and basically look at the footage that was recorded and see the quality of how it came out. And if it's really good, I feel like we basically have the green light and I can move over to RuneScape. Yeah, got a test stream. So I'm actually gonna do like another test stream. I don't know if I'm gonna do it later on tonight, or I'm off again on Sunday, so I might do it like Saturday night when I get off, or just wait till Sunday. But I'm gonna move over to RuneScape then. I logged into both accounts, my main hardcore and my secondary hardcore, and I was actually, you know, talking to like a little bit of people in there for a while that I haven't seen, some of the Iron Man clan members and stuff like that. But yeah, I was telling them the same thing, that I'm basically just I'm in kind of like another transition period, I would say, where I'm trying to reorganize everything on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to make the channel a bit more, I guess I would say, family friendly, because in the original hardcore Iron Man video series that I have on YouTube, I kind of started promoting, or like in the beginning I was promoting like mature games. I started I think it was like a Patreon at first, that I then moved over to like Fansly of like uncensored games, like adult games and stuff like that. So I kind of don't want to put that in the new series. Like I want the channel to be like a little bit more family friendly. So I want to like at least try to like cuss less and not promote things like that. So it's kind of why I'm trying to almost redo the YouTube channel. So again, I've just been testing everything out. I just want to see how everything comes out after I'm done here, which I'm a little bit nervous, because on OBS, when I'm like riding the horse and stuff like that, like when I'm over here riding the horse on my OBS, it looks crazy. Like I don't know if OBS can't handle like the frame rate, but once I start riding the horse like this on my OBS, like what I'm seeing is basically moving like, and I'm just like, I have my tablet up, and I'm watching the stream on Twitch, but on the tablet it looks completely fine. But again, like me riding the horse right now on OBS, it looks horrendous. And the only reason why I'm nervous is because I'm like, damn, I don't want my recording to come out like that, and I hope it didn't. Right? So again, that's basically what I'm doing now. But the next live stream that I do, I'm like 90% sure it's going to be RuneScape. I do know later on today my siblings are going to want to play Predecessor, which is a tower defense game that we've been playing for like years, right? And because I'm trying to move a little bit back into like variety games or whatnot, I was thinking about testing that out, but I think I had difficulty even streaming that in the past, because I don't think my computer can like handle all of that processing power. But looks fine on stream. Takes time to find your voice and stuff. Yeah, so I'm just taking my time, and I told myself that I only have a couple more days of this temporary job that I'm working, so I'm hoping to put like a little bit more time into all of this stuff to really create some better videos. Yeah, I definitely want to put more effort into the videos that I edit and things like that. I want to have more like funny moments or more effects, I would say, that I put into the videos, and I definitely want to put more time into the thumbnails that I create and all of that stuff. So I'm really just, again, changing everything across the board. It was pretty interesting, because I did have I did have a couple of people that were asking me, or basically they reached out to me and they were just like, why are you starting over your hardcore Iron Man? Why are you giving up the other one? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And I had to tell them, I'm not giving up the main hardcore Iron Man. I still am going to keep it as a hardcore Iron Man for as long as I can. But again, I feel like the main purpose of that main hardcore now is to be a practice account. I'm still going to spend the majority of my time on that secondary hardcore so I can build it up. But the main hardcore, I'm going to basically use it to practice bosses like Zora and maybe things like Corrupted Gauntlet, or even just regular Gauntlet, because Gauntlet scares the crap out of me. So being able to actually run through Gauntlet and not have to worry about actually dying and stuff like that, because on the main hardcore, if it dies, it becomes a regular Iron Man, I'm not really going to care, because again, I'm just going to practice with it. Even Coliseum, because I really want to do Coliseum, especially after watching Bounding do it. So I really was just like, oh yeah, you know, I really want to do Coliseum as well. Ashton Jones, hi, what's up, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Breath of the Wild. Welcome to our chat session, basically, while we wait out the rain in game. That's what this turned into. It's more of like a let's hang out and let's talk. Because I can never multitask. But yeah, we really are just trying to... Oh, we did find this wooden mop, so I could actually take that off. And there's a woodcutter's axe, I think, on this other side. There's a woodcutter... Oh, right here. Woodcutter's axe, but we really don't care about the woodcutter's axe. So, with that being said, that basically makes it so that we found everything here. It's about to turn nighttime, so we're gonna switch to Sheikah outfit so we run faster at night. And yeah, we definitely are getting back into RuneScape for sure. We are. I promise you. And I still want to make RuneScape like the main focus of the channel. I always tell myself that when it comes to the videos and stuff like that, I feel like 3 videos a week to me is like the perfect middle ground, because I always see certain YouTubers specifically that try to do an upload every single day, or if you're crazy like Jacksepticeye, I think some people try to do like multiple videos. They try to do like 2 or 3 videos a day or something like that, right? And I always see further down the line that these guys always get some kind of burnout, right? They always stop making videos, or they quit YouTube because they don't want to do it anymore because it takes up all their time and all that stuff like that. So they kind of leave, and then some of them come back, like Corey Kenshin. I know Corey takes a lot of breaks and then he comes back, but even he said, I think like in the midst of him doing YouTube on and off, he basically managed to upload the equivalent of 2 videos a week. And I was just like, you know, I feel like that's a good middle ground, so that you don't burn yourself out, but you're still putting out enough content, right? So I still want to try to follow that schedule, I guess, of doing 3 videos a week. It's embarrassing. I managed 2 videos in 6 months. No, I don't think that that's necessarily embarrassing or anything like that, because I know there's some content creators too that do a lot of longer form videos that require a lot of editing and stuff like that. I would say similar to what you're doing, basically, right? And I know there's a lot of content creators like that only do 1 video a month. Or something along the lines of that, like 1 video a month, or like 1 video every other month, or something like that. And I feel like they see a lot of success too. A lot of those content creators still have like millions of subscribers, and they get like 1 million views and stuff like that. So I feel like they're still making money. I feel like it just depends on, I guess on the consistency. If people know that you upload once a month, then I feel like they kind of look forward to it, you know? So I need short form ideas for the gaps. Yeah, I feel like one of the things that I was planning on doing in between, like say if I did do 3 videos a week, like say if I did Monday, Wednesday, and Friday as the 3 videos, I wanted to in between those days that I don't upload, so like Tuesday, Thursday, and the weekend, I wanted to make shorts for the videos that I upload. So if I upload a video on Monday, then I'll probably come out with a short on that Tuesday, or maybe I'll wait a week to then upload the short or something, you know, just something like that. I feel like shorts are a really good idea. But even besides shorts, I feel like you could probably do gaming videos, even if you were to like stream RuneScape, for example, and then you turned like your stream maybe into like a clip or something like that. I feel like doing something like that is pretty good to, I guess, put on the channel as like something in between when you're doing these other videos. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of ideas, and I feel like I'm always doing that too. I'm always brainstorming. I'm always just like, what else could I do? What else could I do? Let me turn on my light real quick, because I know it's getting a little dark in here. I'm not sure gameplay stuff suits my channel. Yeah, that's why I said it's, you definitely have to I mean, just like you said a little bit earlier, definitely take some time to find your voice with stuff. So I feel like, again, that's what a lot of content creators end up doing, like the same ones that I mentioned, like Corey Kenshin or Jacksepticeye or any of these people. They mostly do gaming videos, but then every once in a while they'll probably have like a try not to laugh challenge or a cooking video, like, hey, I'm gonna make this thing, you guys come cook with me, type thing. I feel like they always try to branch out, because even though they may be known for one thing specifically, you know, I feel like a lot of these content creators, they always try, you know, new things every now and again, just to kind of switch things up, see what sticks, see what doesn't, you know. So not a bad idea to explore, I guess, just different ideas. And again, I feel like that's always what I'm doing. I feel like I'm the brainstorm guy. I feel like when you get together with me, that's all we do is brainstorm. We just think of new ideas. Alright, let me read this thing so I can actually get up out of here and start moving around. Rumor Mill Volume 5. Hey there, Tracy? Wow, what a way to spell Tracy. Hey there, Tracy here, representing the rumor-loving sisters. Have you heard gossip from your family members? Here's my current favorite. Dragons actually exist. No way, that simply can't be true, is what you're thinking right now. I used to think that too. But then I traveled to Lanayru, Akala, and Faron, and I heard some real eyewitness accounts. Of course, these were scoops from children, but still. Children are pure of heart, meaning they would never lie. I have total confidence in my sources. Tracy's recommendation, 4 stars. That's funny. Too bad for her that we already found the dragons. So I'm just gonna mark that journal as found, so we could move on. There's actually a cork seed over here. And there is one over here. We're just gonna mark these two, so I could at least just go over there real quick, and we could talk about some other things. So again, there is a lot of stuff that I have planned for the YouTube channel, and now that the new year has started, I have basically been working in the background to get everything set up. Maybe since like the week of Christmas, I would say, or maybe or the week before Christmas, I would say. I've been... Oh, the freaking boar committed suicide. Don't worry, your meat will not go to waste. It will be seasoned well and eaten with much enjoyment. Yeah, get smacked. Get smacked. Try to jump me? Wanna jump me? yeah, since about Christmas, I've just been trying to come up with a bunch of different, maybe like editing techniques, or just how I want to reform my YouTube channel, how I want to represent myself, I guess. You know how like content creators kind of like have a fan base, I would say, or like a name for their fan base. I was even trying to come up with stuff like that because I was telling myself that I don't necessarily know what. Oh, we just use a fire. Why not? I know a lot of content creators name their fan base something that has to do with like their name sometimes or whatnot, or sometimes it doesn't even have to do with their name, but just their community, I would say. And yeah, what up, losers? I'm just really excited because I really have been working a lot in the background, coming up with a bunch of different ideas, and day by day I've been trying to put everything into action. So I'm just excited to see, because like again, after this stream, if everything comes out satisfactory like how I want to, then we can start. I have a bunch of videos backlogged too, of like my hardcore Iron Man adventure, even the new one. I've recorded a lot of videos, which that one's going to basically replace the old series. I'm probably going to take down the old series. I'm not going to delete them because I feel like, you know, that's definitely going to affect my overall views and stuff on the channel, which I don't want to do, but I'm probably gonna like make them private or unlisted or whatever the case is, because again, I advertised some stuff that I don't want to necessarily keep, so that we can make the channel a little bit more family friendly. So we're going to basically make the new hardcore Iron Man series better, more watchable from episode 1, and again, I am excited. Yeah, get out of here. And then, I don't know, I'm also thinking, most likely I'm probably going to create another Discord, so that I guess like anybody who's interested, like as they're watching the videos and they're just like, oh, you know, like I wonder when this guy live streams or anything like that. Oh, you could toss those things pretty far. If they wanted more information or anything like that, like when we stream and stuff, then all of that would basically be available to them. Anytime I go live, anytime I upload a new video, or if they just want to chat, hang out, and stuff like that. Again, all of that stuff would be available to them through a Discord that I would make. But you know, Discord, I feel like the way that I do everything, it kind of, I take my time. And like even doing the settings today for all of this, I spent basically the majority of today running through those settings and, you know, just setting all of this up. So did I even mark these as found? Did not. That one we found. This one we found. Oh, and there's actually another... There's actually another cutscene over here. Yeah, Sheikah outfit at night. I don't think you really know just how fast I really am. Man, even though I feel like I'm moving fast, this thing seems pretty far. It's supposed to be another cutscene over here. Oh, right here. And before we watch the cutscenes, I always like to go casual link. Where is it? This on, that on. Yeah. Recall. All right, we got it. We have to be quiet for the cutscenes. Gonna mute. Crazy. Don't stop moving. Get out of here, dude. I swear, I'm telling you, all of you guys are annoying. All of you Yiga people. The most annoying enemy in this game are those Yigas. And it sounds like a slur. But I promise you it's not. Ooh, this tree has a lot of apples on it. But you know, again, after watching some of the cutscenes, it's just like I said before. This game is so bittersweet. Like, this game has a lot of happy moments, but at the same time, too, it has so many moments that's just so sad and... I don't know, it's sad and happy at the same time. I can't describe it any other way besides bittersweet. And I'm just like, this whole game is like that. Which is, I don't know, it makes me like the game a whole lot, but at the same time too, I'm just like, how could you still be so nice or still willing in the midst of all of this tragedy and hardship and all of that stuff like that? It just makes me go like man, you must really have like a will of iron. Alright, but we have been live almost an hour and a half. So I think I'm gonna wait until we hit like the actual hour and a half mark, and then I think we're actually going to call it there so that I can actually go back and check out how everything came out to make sure that it looks good, sounds good. Seared steak. And then I will see what is going on a bit later. Because I do need to, although my although my main hardcore has like 150 days of membership on it, I still need to get membership for the other hardcore. And at some point, I'm going to have to risk the second hardcore by doing Family Crest, which you go into the Edgeville dungeon wilderness for like a brief moment, but it's always scary as a hardcore. But I need to do that, and I also need to go deep into the wilderness to get my what is it, to do Mage Arena 1. But again, on that second hardcore, I think my magic level right now, I think it's only like 7 or something like that, so it's nowhere near high enough to even do those things yet. But I'm just saying, eventually I am going to need to risk the status. Once I get past those 2 things, everything else is just up to me at that point. But just the riskiness of doing those 2 events or things, it's definitely risky on a hardcore. These items out of here. Royal Broadsword. Tree branch. Get this out of my inventory. 36. Royal crate. Ooh, 72. Yeah, I'll take that, boy. I'll take that. Alright, let's see what else on this thing real quick. Bow of light. Everything else it looks like I need is gonna be bottomless swamp. There's something there. And there's something over here, so we might as well. Oh, Maria's not able to come? Don't worry. Got a new set of wheels. We don't need Maria. Maria don't want to come? It's Maria's fault. Here. Think I need Maria? Alright, there's a few items on this this rock formation here. How nobody seen me is beyond me. I didn't even see these guys until we were already like here. Yep, get nice and close. Yeah, beat him up. Alright, so let's see real quick, because there are some things. Grab here. We've got a soldier's claymore. We don't need to pick that up. There's also a traveler's sword and a traveler's spear. I believe on the inside. feel like what I'm looking for is probably on the inside here. It's probably in the back. Oh no. Ho ho! Hey hey! Thank you so much for the follow. Let's go. Hell yeah. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. We are sitting here, relaxing, playing some Breath of the Wild, enjoying the Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. And yeah, we just collected this silver rupee. It says that there's a traveler sword supposed to be out here. Is it underneath? Oh yeah, they're both stuck over there. I just wanted to know where they are and to make sure they're not in like a treasure chest. We don't actually need them, but we just wanted to see if we could get them. And then, yeah, if you are new here... Yeah, shut up. All that snitching. But yeah, if you are new here... I was saying a little bit earlier in today's stream that we're actually testing some stuff out today. So I found a way to basically stream and have my content record at the same time, because I also have a YouTube channel where all of my VODs go, but I wanted to, instead of having VODs, I wanted to actually edit videos and put them up on YouTube. So just like how we've been streaming this, I want to essentially turn this into a short form video, along with like the other streams that I do for other games and all of that. So today's stream, like I said, is the first stream after messing around with these settings for about half a day that I'm streaming and recording at the same time. So once this stream is over, which I'm probably going to end in a little bit, I'm going to see how everything came out, and hopefully if everything came out good, then we are going to move on to other games as well. Parried. Get out of here. Yeah, get linked. Get linked. Didn't see that parry coming. I forget why I even came over here. I think there was a sword in here somewhere. One of these had a sword, but I don't even care. I just want to make sure it's not in the chest. What the heck? Is it a chest? But yeah. Gonna be doing videos. First time testing something like this out in a stream. Actually looks like everything came out pretty well, if I do say so myself. But Royal Broadsword. This is what we were looking for. But it just upscales into Broadsword, which we actually don't want, because the other thing that we have is stronger. So we're gonna drop that, pick that up, and continue on with the... Oh, there's a shrine over here. Or am I tripping? It's on the island? It is on the island. Oh, is that the stupid lady with her stupid flowers? It is. It's actually funny though, because I do believe that we are going to... It's all overcast. Yeah, I'm gonna save it here. Alright, so we essentially hit the hour and a half that I wanted to hit to basically test everything out, and we're gonna save it. We're gonna double save just in case. So, one of the other things that I basically did with all of the messing around with the settings and all of that stuff like that, if I actually switch over to this other scene, and then I do believe we go to filters and then we turn this into a regular thing. We actually have our discussions tab now for the console. Like we actually have scenes and all of that stuff. So all of this is also going to I guess be recorded. I don't think like the scenes get recorded. I think again it's just my camera and the gameplay for the videos, so it's not like people are ever going to like see alerts and stuff like that. That's really only for the lives, I guess. But having the discussions page at the end of the streams, even for the consoles, I think is pretty good because we still have. You could see in this bottom corner over here, we still have like the video game. We have the viewer chat over on this side, and like for everybody who like follows and subscribes and does all that stuff, it's here at the bottom. So I do think, and then I want to say I fixed it. Verified only chat. Oh, so I can't even. I wonder if it works if I do it. So if I hit test. Oh yeah. Okay. So I guess earlier when I was testing things out, I couldn't get like the text to actually show up, but I guess it works. Everything works. Everything looks good, at least on our end. So I am going to go ahead and rewatch the recording and stuff. So wish me luck. Hopefully everything comes out great so we can start making videos and become a really great channel and community and just help everybody that we can through just laughter and playing video games, unwinding. That being said, thank you guys so much for tuning into this live stream and commenting and being a part of the content. It really does mean a lot to me. If you really enjoyed this stream, make sure you follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube so that you guys can be notified when we do go live again or when we start uploading videos. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Smash that like button for me. It really helps out a lot. And see you later, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Happy New Year. I'll see you guys later.